Hi everybody, it is Tia. It is actually July the 7th. So I am late for my June mental checkup to say what happened with me in June, what's going on with me in June. I'm going to make a short summary. It was very painful. It was really depressing. And I felt like subconsciously every day I was counting down the days to my friend's death anniversary, because he passed away on June 20, I think it's the 29th or the 30th, because like I saw him the last time on the 29th when he was at my house and we were just talking and he was telling us like how much he loves us and like happy, excited for like the future, and he's thinking about like moving to Texas or like Mexico with his auntie because he has a lot of family and he doesn't know which one he's going to move out, but he feels like he wants to move out in 2 weeks from his family's house and start over. He's been saying that for a long time, so officially he was ready to do that and saying all these really sweet, nice things to me and Ian. Ian's my partner, and just to hear the next day that he offed himself. I remember that day like it was yesterday, and it broke me. It broke my heart. Because even though he was going through a lot, he was on a lot of drugs. He was doing things that I was just like so worried, because I didn't want him to hurt himself or overdose on drugs. I didn't want him to like, kill himself like that. But he told me like, no, I want to live. I'm not going to do that. Like, don't worry. I want to live. Like, I know what I'm doing. I just need a little bit more. Because I'm telling his business. Anyways, at the end of the day, what I'm saying is that he's gone. And it's so weird to have a death where you just saw them, and then an hours later, you wake up. I woke up feeling kind of off. Kind of feeling weird. And I remember that day clearly because I just kept on thinking about him and what he was saying last night, and I felt like that was so weird. And let me tell you something that's even weirder. Let me tell you something. If you know me, if you're a close friend of mine, you know that I'm slightly psychic. Like, something's going, like, I feel like I am a witch. I feel like I know things before I know things. And so because we didn't see him for a while around that time, we went to the gym. We saw him at the gym. He will drop us off, but we didn't see him for like probably like 3 weeks before he picked us up that night from work, and he was like, I need to talk to you and Ian. And when I got in that car, y'all, I am not lying. When I got in that car, for a split second, I mean a split, like quick, like a blink of an eye, I saw a deformed version of him. Like, I saw the dead version of him. Like, I don't even want to describe it, because I don't even know how to even explain it to y'all, but I saw like a split version of him. It's like I saw how he looked like when he passed. You get me? And it scared the fuck out of me, because I'm like, whoa, what the fuck was that? And I got in the car. He's like, can I come in? I want to talk to you guys for a little bit. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Like, hold on. And he was talking to us about a lot of stuff, and he was just saying how much he's happy for us, because he knows how much I wanted love. He knows, and how much he wanted to find a partner, and so did I, and we found each other. And it's a beautiful way how we met, and there's a history with that. But yeah, he was just happy for us and stuff like that, and saying how much he loves us and stuff. And the next day, he was gone. And in a part of me, in my head, I was just like, I wish we left on a better note, because I was just kind of like, I was mad at him for a little bit because he brought something at my house that I did not like and I did not appreciate, and I was just like, no, you can't be doing that here. And I was angry before he left, but it was just kind of like tough love. It's not like I hated him or anything. It was more like tough love. I was giving him tough love, like, I want you to do better in your life. I feel like you could be so successful in your life. I want you to do this and that, and I'm rooting for you, but you need to stop doing this and that and the third. I wish I hugged him. I wish I ran to him and gave him a hug. I wish I said I did tell him I love him. But I remember him walking out that door so slowly, and Ian saying, "Hey buddy, we love you so much," and giving him a hug. In my gut, something told me, like, get up, give him a hug, but I was so stubborn. And I heard him walking down the stairs. I heard him close the gate, and something in my heart told me that's the last time you're gonna see him. I have negative thoughts running in my head 24/7, I swear. I was debating myself, was that real? Like, the thoughts, do I want to believe in the negative thoughts? Like, no, that's not true. There's been plenty of times that I'm like, that's the last time you're gonna see somebody. I see them again. This time it was true. And to hear that phone call, or to hear that, well, it wasn't a phone call, it was a text at work the next day saying that he passed, my heart sank to my fucking ass, and I was so heartbroken. I just started breaking down crying. I remember just busting outside the doors and just crying my heart out, and Ian was just giving me a hug, and we were devastated. So now it's been a year, and I still feel that devastation. Everything still feels so surreal. Everything feels so like, I can't believe he's gone. Life is so boring without him. It really is. He is literally, he's so funny. He's so hilarious. He is so easy to talk to. And it's just like, it's so sad, because he was the one person that will always come over our house randomly, just anytime, just knock on our door, just say, hey, let's go, let's smoke, let's do this, let's do that. I miss him, and it's so devastating that he is gone. And now that it's been officially a year, in June, it was just really painful to have that, because death is never going to get easier. It's just not. And for me, a lot of people that have passed in my life, they were older. They either had cancer, or they had like a disease that, you know, sadly, slowly killed them. But I had time to process and know that, oh, they're going to die soon. I cried a lot when I knew they were going to die. But when they died, I didn't cry, because I already cried so much, because I was like, it's time for them to leave. It's time for them to go. But this was so preventable, because he did it to himself. And it wasn't drugs. It wasn't overdose. He hung himself. So there's always something in the back of my head, like, is there something I could have said that would have kept him to stay? Is there anything I could have done to keep him here? But no, he was so depressed. He was so down. And the more I think about the last conversation I ever had with him, he was really truly saying goodbye. Those, oh, I'm gonna leave in 2 weeks, blah blah blah, I'm going to Mexico, or I'm going to pick Mexico or Texas, I don't know which one. He was saying he's leaving for good in general. And it's still it's so surreal, and I don't think it's ever going to be not surreal. And I miss him a lot. And June was very painful because this is the first friend death I ever had, and I've never had anything like this in my life. And he was a Scorpio just like me, so we always connected in that way too. He understands me so well, and I understand him so well. And I remember the first time I saw him. I remember. And I was honored for him to be the last person he decided to see. Me and Ian was the last people that he wanted to see before he decided to do that. And so for that, I feel honored. I am also very heartbroken. I will always be heartbroken because I just miss him. I just hope he's in a better place. And yeah, he is always forever loved. I just can't believe he's gone. And that was my June. My June was very painful because it's a reminder. It's a reminder that he's gone. He decided to do that. I have, suicidal thoughts to myself, but I can't do that. I can't. And I won't. I will never do that. But him, I never knew it was that bad. I never knew. Yeah. That was my June. I love you, Edgar. Forever, 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 forever. And I miss you like crazy. Every time I see a butterfly, I think it's him. We have a beautiful painting that he gave us that I look at every single day, and I'm just like, I wish you were here. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of candy work. I'm going to a rave, so I'm really excited about that. And also, before he passed, he went to a rave that same day, I believe. Yeah, he went to a rave, and he came to the house, and he wanted to talk to us. And I remember his outfit. His outfit was really cool. It's like a black t-shirt, but it's all super colorful, and it had like a lot of beautiful designs and stuff like that. His outfit was fire. And he was just talking about how much he loved that rave. And so now, I want to go to a rave for him. Last year, we went to a rave for him, because he was a raver. I've never been to a rave, and I just started going to a rave, and I'm going again this year for Hard Summer, so I'm really excited. But yeah, I'm doing it for him. Every time I'm at a rave, I am there for him, because he's the first person that actually inspired me to go. And now that he's gone, I wish he was here with me so we can rave together. But in a way, I guess he's always going to be here in my heart. So yeah, that was my June. And yeah, cherish your friends, cherish your family. Depression is a bitch. I feel like a lot of people have it. And do little things that makes you happy, and appreciate even the sun, the rain, the moon, the flowers, the grass, the trees, the people, the love, anything, please, because life is too short. You just don't know. Even though he took his own life, life is still so short, because you just don't fucking know. But yeah, I love you guys so much. I hope everything is well with you. Please take care of yourself. Please stay And love you guys. Bye.